Okay, so we start. Okay, good afternoon, guys. We are group 3, and I'm Esther. My team members are Kevin, Susan, and Vijay. So before we enter our topic today, let's do an interesting test. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will share screen now, and then you guys will saw a picture.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
can you
test
see
is,
it?
yes. Yes, this test is a very famous stress test few years ago. So have you guys seen or feel the picture are moving? If yes, please give me an emoji on chat box. Thank you.
If no, you can just type I don't see the picture is moving or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I think most of the people can see the picture is moving on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving, right?
Yeah. Oh, Nimala doesn't see.
Oh, doesn't see. Okay, so actually this is an optical illusion, but it does not really can measure your stress level. So the illusion was created by a Japanese neurologist, which is not a doctor and has no proven ability to measure the stress level. So this is just a fun fact that we want to bring to you all. However, our topic today is still related with stress. So yes, we'll continue to the next session.
Yeah. Okay. Nimala, no, not lah, because this is illusion, so yeah, you can't feel it.
It's normal one.
Yeah. So okay, we're moving on. Susan, you close the share screen, and then yeah. Our sections. This is a discussion sections, and then please open your mic and discuss with us, okay? Okay. So the question is, what do you think stress is, and do you think stress is good thing or bad thing, on your opinion? Yeah.
Some people might take stress as a good thing, and some people might think it is negative for me.
Yeah.
You can share your experience, like how is it positive for you, or how is it negative for you? Anyone
I think
share? Yes.
Positive for me because sometimes it can push me to do something.
Correct. I have the same thoughts as you too, Christine, because sometimes when I feel lazy, I will often put some stress on me in order to motivate me to do something actively. So I think stress at some point is positive too.
I mean, for me,
how about others?
I started looking at stress as a good thing, but what's bad is, your response towards it, like how you handle the stress. Yeah,
right.
Wan Chen, can you share your thoughts, because you say stress is negative for you?
Yeah, for me, stress is quite negative because normally, like you guys said, stress help you guys to push forward, right? But for me, every time when I feel stressed, I actually have done nothing, because the stress is kind of like stop me from doing something.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. To some people it is negative because stress. People's response to stress is different. Some people will take it positively. Some people will take it negatively. Yeah.
Agree. I can feel you, because it's like something like make you just stuck there and you have no idea what you're going to do next, and then you will just stop it there, right?
Right. You will feel anxious about it.
Okay, so how about this? Up to an extent, it's good.
Correct, Yulisha. Yes, we should.
Yeah, it's on spot.
Yeah. If it is a controlled amount of stress on you, then it might be positive lah. But if it exceeds the amount, then you will feel negatively. You will think things negatively like that. Correct. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like when it is a really small extent of stress, then you can try to look for a way to deal with it. But if it is over, like you can't control it anymore, then it surely become a negative stress lah.
Yeah. So sometimes if you are overly stressed, you should just don't think anything and then just lay on bed. Just like how I do it every day. Every day I just lay on bed and scroll my phone, play some Candy Crush something like that to not think about the things that stress me a lot. It works every time. To me lah. I don't know if you guys can adapt this kind of method.
Okay, so can you share how when it's just a little stress, then how you all will deal with it? Like what's your way to deal with it?
Depend on what is the stress I talking about. If I give an example, like assignment, all of that, like I haven't done, so I look back, I look into the deadline and I found out, oh shit, the deadline is almost end. So I got stressed, right? Because I haven't started my assignment. I got stressed. But how I deal with it, I go ask my friend, hey, you do already or not assignment? And I found that, oh, my friend also don't do. Yes, no stress. Because you can find,
I
like,
think I can relate to you.
you really like,
Yeah, me too.
someone to share your same feeling, share the same feeling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
right.
I'm not the only one.
I think this is a universal feeling lah. Not gonna
Yes,
lie.
yes.
Yeah, quite interesting. So how about others?
Oh,
Like,
others will play game eat My Sarah cry
Yes, I will cry first actually. I will like let go of my feelings and then I start to think nicely, oh, why I need to cry like that. Yeah, it's like some of motivation for me to start again like that.
Sometimes I will feel the need to cry lah, but I just can't cry. The tears won't come out. Then I just lay on my bed lor, thinking what I can do lor. Something like that. Yeah, some people will just eat, play games, sleep, or then some universal method right here. Oh,
I think
Fish
this
said
is the
done
most
all the things that no stress.
proactive one. Yeah, most proactive one.
Lazy ma. Most of the time I was lazy and then don't want to do and then delay and then stress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think cry is a must. I think if you experience the stress, you accumulate all the negative emotion inside your body, right? You need to cry out all the stress first in order for you to fix your mind, to solve what problem you have, the problem you have. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's like you have to manage your emotion well first, then only you can think properly what you want to do on next step, and then only you can have a clear mindset on what you're going to do next.
Correct.
You can cry for 10 minutes, but next few
the
hours
whole day
you need to start to deal with your problem. You don't cry like one day, 2 day, 1 week, and then you done nothing for your problem. So still the same.
That's bad lah. You cry, then you have to do something to release your stress, man. Not just cry a week, then you die.
Okay. So I think we need to move on already. Yeah, got anyone want to share your thoughts? Or okay, we move on now, Yujie.
I'm going to share an interesting stress test, which is a self-reading scale developed by scientists at the University of New South Wales in Australia. Okay, let's measure your stress level right now. Can you see my screen?
Yes, can.
Yes, can see.
Okay. This is a very straightforward test, and there are 21 questions. So please use your first instinctor to answer the questions, okay? Please take out your phone, please. Show me your phone, please.
Please take out your phone, guys.
Yeah. And then
It's easy for you to calculate the marks.
calculate. Yeah, turn your calculate, please. I all turn on already because I cannot see it. And the ruler is, I'm going to ask you guys questions. You accumulate points based on how often it happens. Like I ask you guys, how often do you go to a cinema? If you never go to a cinema, just 0 marks. Sometimes 1 marks. Often 2 marks. Frequently 3 marks. Question by question at the points, okay? Can understand the ruler.
Can you guys understand?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
yeah.
good.
Very good.
Okay.
Are ready?
Continue. You ready, guys?
Yes, yes, can. So let's
Okay, good.
go.
They are ready.
Let's go. In the past week, it's hard for me to relax. I always feel thirsty. I don't seem to feel happy anymore.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Please slow down a little
Slow
bit.
down, slow down.
Thing on
It's just straightforward. So when you all see it and then you just answer it.
straightforward, direct to choose the marks. Okay.
Can we
Yeah.
come again from
you
Go back
want
to
to come
the
again?
very,
I haven't even finished reading the
Too
question.
fast.
again.
Okay. Then we just again.
Start all over again.
Yeah.
In the past week, okay, the first question is hard for me to relax. The second question is I always feel thirsty.
What kind of thirsty is this? I
Want to drink water.
Yeah, it's
Usually
like want to drink water type of thirsty.
Usual thirsty.
Oh, okay.
sure.
Okay, let's go on.
I don't seem to feel happy anymore.
So I find it difficult to breathe, like assuming you are not exercising or anything else. So it's hard for me to start working actively. I am overly sensitive to anything. I'm overly sensitive to anything.
I often shake involuntarily. For example, shaking on both hands. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. I always worry about leaving bad impressions in certain situations.
I feel like I have nothing to look forward to in terms of my future. Uneasy. Difficult to calm myself down.
So I feel depressed. I cannot tolerate anything that hinders me from working. So I panic often.
I am not interested in anything. I feel that I am worthless. I get irritated easily.
I also feel my heart beating irregularly even when I'm not exercising. I feel scared for no reason. I think life is meaningless. Have you guys all done 21 questions? Have you all done? Please share your score in the chat box or turn your mic, please. 13, 6, 14, 8, oh, 27.
27.
Are you okay? 9, 11. How about others? How about rest?
The 27 one, are you okay? Is it have already overstressed?
11, 13, 15, 12, 8, 11. Suggest. Anyone want to share? 18, 16.
I guess so far all is about 10, between 10 to under 20.
Mm. Now let me announce the results for you guys. Yeah. If you score between 0 to 15, your stress level are normal. No need to worry, just keep a good attitude. If your score is 16 to 18, you are middle stress. You can adjust your state accordingly, like get some exercise, go outside and get in touch with the nature more, or like hang out with your friends. If your score is 19 to 25, you are not risky. Raise your stress more, not keep it all in your heart. If your score is 26 to 33, you are heavy stress. Will have bad effect on your health. So you must pay attention to this problem. You can also consult a professional doctor to treat it.
Okay, so now through this test, and I think you guys already have no basic understand on what your stress level is, right? Why total silence? I think something is
Wait, I'm kind of in a technical problem.
Yeah, so after the activity, you all know how your stress level until where, right? Yes.
Yes.
Wait for a minute.
Mok, I think you need to release your stress.
Correct, Mo. You are
like,
very, very stressed out right now.
yeah.
So don't worry, we are now bring you to another activity, which is also a way to help you to release your stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Save me, please.
I want to be safe too, actually. It's okay, you share the screen.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Can see her.
Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so for this activity, right, we will want you to write down. We have provided you 3 categories for you to write down each aspect of what kind of stress do you have. Like if you have family stress, then you will write down your stress in the family section. If you have stress in terms of relationship, then you will write down your stress in the cause of your stress in your under the relationship sector, and so on and so forth. And we will like you to look into your stress and predict what kind of what is the worst case scenario that you might have to deal with in terms of this stress. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, so I would like you to write down what is the biggest stress you are currently encountering or handling with, and we would like you to come up with the worst case scenario that you will be facing in the future. if you guys want to write in the right on the screen, then you should choose view options and click annotate. Then you will be able to write down your stress under the each sector lah.
The relationship or it's not just the lover relationship. You can put your friendship relationship there also.
Yeah. Okay. I give you guys one more minute to write down the each stress you have lah. Okay, okay. Okay, so I think that's all. So let me skim through what is your stress lah. Generation gap under the family sector first. Generation gap, understanding differences, mother and sister fight, financial issue, living far away from them, someone important from your family is sick and start to overthink. So under the relationship sector is what? Losing contact with some of their friends. And under the study sector is my grades won't meet my hard work and expectations, assignment due date, FYP, fear of future, FYP, GPA, due dates, deadlines, uncertainty of the what? Uncertainty of your future. Okay, so I can't really understand what the last red word is, but okay. So I will choose one out of those stress, and I would like to talk with the person who lived this stress lah. So what can I choose?
Anything you think which is better for you to talk?
Okay, so I'll choose I think it's hard for me to talk into this lah. Okay, I'll choose living far away from them lah. So who wrote far away from them under the family sector? Please open your mic. I would like to talk to you. Is there anyone who left far away from them under the family sector? Nobody.
Yeah, then I think we just pick the next one.
Yeah,
That's me who wrote, sorry.
Rada.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so your stress mainly comes from that you are living far away from your parents, your family, right?
Yes, kind of the stress. It's like you miss them sometimes when they call you, when they text you. So you have a little bit of stress that you like you if you got sick or you have anything, no one will look after you here. So you
Uh-huh.
miss them and feel a little bit stressed that they are far. And if someone of them is sick or they need help, so it's kind of stressful for me.
Correct. I can understand what you are feeling right now. So because of this, you often feel stressed, you cannot see your parents if you are sick, that your parents might not be there for you. But if you think in another way, this is a kind of what you say, an experience for you, like for you to prepare yourself. What if someday you might not be able to see your family again, right? Because us humans are mortal. We don't live forever, right? We will need to adapt the feelings of losing or cannot see some of your loved ones, right? So I personally believe that this kind of experience is form of education that can help you to, adapt the feeling of losing your loved ones, or you might not be able to see them. And it's some way to force you to live independently. This is what I thought about living far away from them, because personally I wouldn't want to live far away from them. I love my family so much, but as a human, we will need to undergo such thing as living independently. Like nobody else is around you, nobody else that you are close with is around you. So you will need to, live independently, which can gives you some I don't know how to word it, but you know what I mean.
That will make you grow.
Yes, it can make you grow as a more maturely. You don't need to rely on your families that much. You will have to live all by yourself. Correct? Right. So this is what I want to tell you guys. Next slide, please, Esther.
Yeah. So
Please show all the three pictures. All the three pictures. Okay. So these three pictures is telling you guys to see things in a different way, because for example, in the first picture, you will see that it's either one face or two faces, right? So some people might see it in the first sight as one faces, but if they change their perspective, it will become two faces, right? So what I want to tell you, next please. What I want to tell you is that if you are undergoing some stress, you should see things in a different way. You should see your stress in a different way. If you see it as a negative way, you should try to see it as a positive way. It might at some point help you lower your stress level. At least it works for me, okay. This is what we think is useful for you guys. So we want to teach you guys about this way, like seeing things in a different way. Okay, so this is all I want to say.
Yeah, so actually, just now activity is a bit similar with the concept of prospective hindsight, or we also call it as the pre-mortem technique. So which is to handle the stress of everyday in life, our life. So this technique is basically help us to release stress before it actually happens. Like we're gonna look into our future and then imagine of what is the worst case scenario will happen, and then we have to deal with it. So then you have to imagine what you can do to prevent this kind of scenario from happening or minimize the damage of these calamities. So that's what I want to say for just now activity conclusion. So any other members want to
so be positive guys. Be positive and then treating stress from a different angle. Yeah, it's a way to release your stress. Yeah, so that's all our moderation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for paying attention.